Hey there, it's been a few weeks since I did an opinionative video, so I decided to bring a K-pop hard to swallow pills. I wasn't originally going to do this trend because I honestly couldn't think of any haha, but I have come up with some and decided to showcase them to the internet, where I can possibly get murdered in the comments section. But that's okay because I had nothing to lose in the first place, so without further ado, please enjoy. When I see people losing sleep over their favs tweeting or waiting for that live, I am honestly so sad because the fact they put these idols before their health. I personally very rarely stay up for a comeback, because most of the time they are released where it is around 5 or 6 AM in my time zone. Luckily most groups release it where it's 10 PM in my time zone, but I am still not going to stay up or get up early for music. Losing sleep over new music seems pointless to me because even if you watch it a few hours after it was released, you can still stream or do whatever you want. I'm not against the whole BTS paved the way thing. I think BTS have exceeded any other K-pop group's achievements and are doing extremely well to represent not only K-pop but also the country. I think ARMYs can have it as their little achievement. However, when they commented on any post to do with K-pop success, other group wins, etc., it gets extremely disrespectful. This almost ties into the Stan Luna. Nobody wanted to see Stan Luna in every single page and post. It's the same with BTS paved the way. Along with this, ARMYs shouldn't use it in a sense when another group is reaching out to the Western audience. For example, NCT is one of a few groups who have reached out quite far with America. What I find disrespectful about the phrase is when I see a comment like, NCT wouldn't even be there without BTS, or another comment such as, BTS paved the way, so NCT didn't really do it themselves. To say a group's success is solely due to BTS is completely wrong. These groups make their music, go through training, go through the same hard work and effort to be where they are, just like BTS. All BTS had done is enlighten the American audience on K-pop itself. This should already be a known fact in K-pop, but apparently some people haven't gotten the point. It really disgusts me to see fans hating on idols for wardrobe, songs, hair, etc. when they don't even have a lot of choice. For the most part it's the company staff who decide what they wear. So you think Channel specifically asked to have cornrows as a hairstyle for the Boom comeback? Same goes with Red Velvet's Zimzalabim outfits. Did they pick it themselves? There is the rare occasion where they do choose to have a certain hairstyle, but it still doesn't make it right to hate on them because at the end of the day they are still human beings. Now I won't say all are terrible companies, because some do actually put care into their idols and are really good at it. However, all K-pop companies go through the same routine and it doesn't make any of them good. No matter the company, the idols still have to go on strict diets, have to train for a long period of time, stay up late, have busy schedules. There really is no company that treats their idols golden. At the end of these companies display their idols as their branding, and are there to make money. Editor here. Let me just clear some things up. Just because I said not all companies are perfect, I'm not saying it in a good way. I am displaying as how all companies do the same to their idols and it doesn't make one better than another. Some companies are quite worse than others. Cough, cough, SM. But people shouldn't be saying so and so company is the best and don't do anything bad to their idols, because it's most likely false. No, not just Blinks, nor ARMYs, nor XOLs or any fandom for that matter. All fandoms have toxic fans. I hate it when people direct one group and say their fandom is toxic. ARMY and Blink for example. There are tons and tons of Blinks and ARMYs all over the world, which makes them have a larger around and or chance to have more toxic fans. I have met lots of toxic people from lots of different fandoms, and it's just the large amount of fans some groups have that make them focus to have toxic fandoms. However, that does not mean fans of the groups can be delusional and say they have no toxic fans at all. I am a Blink and I am well aware of the solo stans, and I know there are some big problems that the fandom can cause. I am not going to say Blinks are toxic because they're in my top groups. I honestly love watching theory videos because they are super interesting and it's really fun to see what kind of story a group can have. However, I don't understand the theories that come straight from a music video without any official statements. Luna, for example, BBC has indeed let out multiple statements for Luna's law for orbits to go off of and theorize. In that sense, I understand that the theories have a base and they are actually going somewhere. I don't enjoy the theories that are strictly from fans' minds, because those are the type of theories that end up being nothing. I surprisingly see this a lot within the community of people saying that the visual shouldn't be visual because so and so is prettier and such. Newsflash. You aren't determining who is the prettiest. Let's look at some popular official visuals. Do you see something in common? Each of these idols kind of have the same look, right? Almost like they're related. Haha, that's because they fit Korea's beauty standard. End of discussion. It doesn't make sense when people say they are a Blackpink fan but only really pay attention to, say, Lisa. That makes you a solo stan. If you are a fan of Blackpink, then you have to like the whole group or you are considered a solo. However, you can say you are a fan of their music, but not necessarily the members. Though K-pop has reached quite far and some songs have gone mainstream on radios, it will only happen when an American artist collabs with them. The only BTS song that really got on the radio was Boy With Love and Maybe Idol. Both of those songs featured an American artist. People have to realize that the main population of people don't know about K-pop and the last thing they would want is to hear a different language on the radio. I have noticed that all groups that have gone to the States have all gone on some sort of American tour. This leads me to think that not just any group that has a comeback will instantly get popular in the States and get all these interviews and such. Because of this kind of behavior that the States give off to the subject, I don't think it will ever happen. I saw this a lot with songs such as Side Effects, Mirror, Adios, Hit and RPM. Just because it doesn't have a usual chorus with vocals, does not mean it is bad or noise music. The same effort is put into these songs as they do with others. You might not like it, but it definitely does not define it a bad song just because of the style. Like, you seriously gonna say these songs don't slap just because they aren't like normal songs?
Side effects include nervousness, insomnia, nausea.
In my opinion, all bops, period. This isn't really a hard to swallow pill, but I decided to add it. I feel like all idols, no matter the age of the group, or the popularity, they should put the same effort they did in every stage as they did for debut. Of course, I am not saying they have to have everything on point to pristine because that's basically me asking them not to be human. However, it doesn't mean they should slack off in stages. I feel like if a group gains a sudden popularity or are an older group, they kind of slack off on stages because they don't have to do it to a pristine point anymore. I don't even know, but Twice, for example, they have an extreme popularity and they still manage to have the same energy on every stage despite the condition. Whether it's a showcase, concert, award show or just a fanzine, no matter the time in their career, the group should manage to have the same energy. The duality of these people are insane. You are telling me this Taeyong
style, blouse, hair, baby don't aroma, scent, cold, ice, dive, touch, baby don't melt, baby.
Is this Taeyong?
안녕? 어떡해. 어떡해. 너무 귀여워. 아유.
Like, don't even get me started on how he literally performed Touch with his hair up. We all are dead. End of story. Those are honestly all the thoughts I could collect. I might make a part 2 if I come up with more, but who knows. Please keep in mind all the opinions said are personal and you don't have to agree with them whatsoever. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please check out my Instagram and Amino for more content by me weekly. Thank you and goodbye.